I had found someone who I felt like was my match, who was my V1. I didn't see a need to keep searching or to delay any longer. So what was I waiting for? Hey guys, you're welcome back to another video, and if this is your first time seeing my face, you're welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about early marriage. Is it advisable? The pros and the cons of getting married young. Okay, so in case you did not know, I've probably never spelled it out loud, but I got married at 24. To some, that may be considered pretty early. I don't know, but I think women, once you're even 20, 21, 22 safe, you can get married. I got married young. I'll say why did I get married young. I got married young for various reasons. Number one, I had found someone who I felt like was my match, who was my V1. I didn't see a need to keep searching or to delay any longer. I felt like I had met my person. So what was I waiting for? And then I don't know if I had this feeling before we got into a relationship, or if these feelings grew from while we were in a relationship, but I just found myself dreaming about growing with this person, like growing basically in life, growing as individuals, growing as human beings, and just, I don't know, building a life together, like growing literally as we were at the stage that we were in. I just felt like it was going to be this amazing thing. And then I loved the thought, the idea of having a companion for life. Like, imagine all the memories that we're going to make from now that we are young until we are old. I just felt like we're going to make a lot of memories. And then also, I just felt like I want to get married young because I want to play. I'm not saying that if you're older you cannot play, okay? It has to do with the heart. You hear people say things like, I'm young at heart, or I'm a child at heart. So it ultimately has to do with who you are on the inside. But I just wanted to play. I just felt like I wanted someone who was my best friend, go on adventures with. I'm a very playful person, don't forget. I'm very playful. People have teased me in the past that is it that I did not play when I was young, and so the play has transferred to my adulthood. Sometimes I even have a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that I'm this age. Even my husband will say that, are you sure your birth certificate are you sure your birth certificate is telling you the truth? But yeah, I just wanted someone I could be silly with, and I felt like I had found it in this person, and I just wanted us to start now that we were young. And then with all the things that we had learned and that we were learning about relationships, I just felt like, wow, it would be so cool if we were young and we knew these things. Then it didn't seem like these things were being taught a lot, and so I just fantasized about the idea of us knowing these things and speaking about these things as we were young. And of course, at any stage that any of these life occurrences happen for you, I feel like it's going to be beautiful nonetheless. Okay, I'm trying to think if having kids was a factor for me, like having our kids young was a factor for me as at when I got married. But of course, it's also something to consider if you're the kind of person who, you want to have your kids early, have your kids young, finish having kids and then start pursuing your dreams later on in life. That's one of the benefits of getting married young. Now, do I advise getting married young? Yes, I would encourage it, but on the basis of certain conditions being put in place, which I'm going to be sharing with you. If you're aspiring to get married young, I would say one of the things that you should put or have in place first is your sense of identity and your purpose. Know what you want from life, why you were made. I don't know if it's because I'm a woman, so I may be partial to women, but I would say if you're a woman, especially because I feel like in a Christian marriage, the woman sort of follows the husband, the lead of the husband. Okay, so I feel like women have it tougher on them. A man can just maybe switch up. Maybe I may be wrong, okay, but I'm saying maybe it's because I'm a woman, so that's the perspective I tend to look at it from. I feel like a man can decide he wants to do this today and switch up, and then the wife sort of just has to tailor her own life to that. And please don't come for me. Some people may hear this and just seem offended. Please, I hope you get the broader message of what I'm trying to say and don't get offended by that if you don't agree with that or are against that kind of lifestyle. So if you are a woman, I would advise basically that you know your purpose in life, know what you want to do with your life before you get married, because if you've not figured out yourself. Of course, the thing is, you keep figuring out yourself, okay, but at least to an extent know what you want to do with your life, why God made you, okay, what your assignment is here on earth, so that you will know the man that can accommodate you. You will know the man that is best suited for you. You will not just rush into marriage with any kind of person, because you may not be so lucky to be with somebody who can accommodate the changes going on in you. Maybe when you begin to develop your own sense of independence, and finding out your own passions, your own dreams, your own goals, you may not be lucky enough to end up with someone who is accommodating of that, and then it may cause you to begin to feel restricted or trapped, and it may just cause trouble. So I'll say, please know your purpose first. Early marriage is beautiful, but know your purpose before you get into marriage, okay, so that it doesn't become an issue for you and your spouse. Make sure that you are emotionally mature, or you're getting married to someone who is emotionally mature, irrespective of their age. They can handle situations in life like they are just mature, like they know who they are, they know what they want from life, okay, and they can handle different situations, whatever challenges that life will bring your way, or as a married couple. I would also say, make sure that you are financially stable, in a good place. If you're a guy, whether you're a guy or a lady, but especially a guy, because guys, they say things like, is it that ladies don't want to grow with them, is it when they are made, then the women want to come and take glory, that kind of thing. They want someone who can grow with them, build with them, and all that. Just make sure that you are in a place where you are financially stable, like you are okay. You don't have to be a millionaire or be all that, but just make sure that you are okay. Another thing I wanted to say about getting married young is that you would also need to have patience. Make sure that you have a lot of patience, because remember, like, you're both young, you're still growing. In as much as you are matured for marriage and to get married and start a family together, you will still be developing as a person. So you're going to also learn to be someone that is patient, okay, so that you'll be able to tolerate each other, because you're getting married at a young age, you're still growing and developing as individuals, so you're going to make a lot of mistakes, flaws are going to come out and be molded, so you're going to have patience. One of the I don't know what to say, disadvantages of getting married young is, I feel like, societal stigma, like prejudice. I think maybe I'll say prejudice. I feel like there's that tendency for older people to treat you a certain way, or make you feel like, oh, what do you know, what are you saying, that kind of thing. Yeah, so there's that. So if you want to get married early, just be ready to bear that. Be sure of what you want, and then be ready to face that when it comes, because it will definitely come, so that you don't begin to question yourself or doubt yourself. So make sure you know what you are doing before you step into that. Yeah, and other than that, I think you're good to go. Yeah, early marriage is sweet, it's fun, it's definitely fun. For me, I'm leaning more towards the fun aspect. If you want to get married and if you feel like that's what God is leading you to, go for it. It's a beautiful experience. You get to grow together, make mistakes together, learn from those mistakes, yeah, and you have a lot of memories to look back on. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts. Do you advise on early marriage, or do you advise against early marriage? Why? What are your reasons? And I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.